Baby, you're looking at him, baby. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm so glad you said Sanders.
The Halle Berry. I'm gonna kill the Halle Berry. He loved it, man. But yeah, like he sees like how important it is to be like a walking billboard. Y'all, are you familiar with the music artist Danny Lay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Quentin Stayfly Thrash is a celebrity stylist, menswear influencer, and fashion designer based in Los Angeles, California. Thrash is originally from Hawkinsville, Georgia, and excelled as a collegiate athlete at Charleston Southern University, where he played football. Known for his bold sense of style, he transitioned from sports to the fashion industry after losing his football scholarship and moving to LA at age 22. As the founder of Thrash Bespoke, Thrash has become a prominent figure in the LA fashion scene, styling numerous celebrities and earning a significant social media following. Thank you for being here today with us, Thrash.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. I just want to get it out of the way right at the beginning. Do you think that people can be overdressed?
Dressed. Ooh, I gotta think of a scenario where I could be overdressed. I mean, if I gotta think that hard, I think the answer is no. Yeah,
like that answer.
Yeah, I'll put that shit on anytime, anywhere. I wear tuxedos just for the hell of it. I'm that dude.
Okay, I have a question. What is a hot take you have in the fashion industry? So something that other people might disagree with or is controversial, but you like stand firm on it.
Men shouldn't wear thong sandals.
I'm so glad you said Sanders.
You was
But also,
You had me in the first half.
yeah, both.
Yeah, also both.
So you're for.
No, I said shouldn't wear thong
Well,
sandals.
everyone thinks that. A hot take is the opposite. What do you think that no one else?
You think everybody think that?
Yeah, everyone.
I be seeing a lot of dudes wearing thong sandals out here. No, man, I have arguments with friends about this stuff all the time. So my take on it is, I feel like as a man, we're kind of bred to protect and serve and do these things, right? And I feel like if I got on flip-flops, I'm not able to do certain things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we get a flat tire? Can you see me outside with flip-flops on trying to change the tires? You know what I'm saying? Like, or if I got to protect us and somebody going crazy trying to fight on the street. You know what I mean? Could you imagine me being in some flip-flops, some thong flip-flops? Now I'm barefoot trying to fix a tire on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? I think about that type of stuff. Maybe that's just me.
Man's man.
Yeah, I need to make sure I can always do what needs to be done. And I would with socks on, but I probably wouldn't come out the house with slides on.
I thought socks with sandals is like a no.
Yeah, that's usually.
I know, but with slides, it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Culturally, certain cultures, yes, right? Like in our culture.
Yeah.
I think it's
You
more
have
accepted.
very strong opinions. Do you judge like women on dates?
You want the truth, or you want me to make it sound good?
Oh, always
We
the
want
truth.
the truth.
I think that
Yes.
it depends on how much I like it. Depending on how much I'm into it. You know what I mean? And then the crazy thing is, like, people with style, certain people can get away with different things based on their actual style. You know what I mean? So, it's certain things that I look at and I be like, is this the way your brain think? I don't know if that's in alignment with trying to think of an actual real instance.
But has there ever been someone where on a first date you were like, oh, it's a no because of how she was dressed?
I'm not that shallow.
Kind of.
But there's still boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. I'm trying to think.
That happened to me with a guy that I met at the gym. He came with himself on a t-shirt.
What?
He was like in a fighting pose.
Crazy.
On his shirt. So that's
Did
a
you
hard
call
no.
him out? I feel like you called him out.
I was like, is that you on your shirt?
That's crazy. What if he had on like fake designer? Could you do that?
Designer at all. Like,
You know what I mean? I feel like there's
yeah,
there's
like
a classy way to do
way.
it.
Like, I'm looking at it and it's screaming at me. Like, no, that's too much.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can wear designer, you just have to do it properly.
Yeah.
But if you're wearing it in a gaudy way, then like that don't translate well.
I agree.
So even if it's real, you don't want to see it. If it's
Not too much. Like, it can be designer if it's subtle. Not too much logos.
yeah. I mean that's what it boils down to. Because I feel like a lot of well-to-do men will still wear designer things. You probably just won't realize that they're designer things.
You
You know?
can tell by the quality. Like, that's
Yeah.
enough. It speaks for itself. I don't think you have to put it on blast for everyone. That's something else. That's insecurity.
Yeah, exactly.
What is your go-to power outfit that makes you feel unstoppable? Do you have one?
Ooh, a power outfit. Like a specific outfit or like type of outfit. So for me, it would be a tuxedo. Like, I'll wear a tuxedo just because it's fucking Tuesday. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of, it sets the tone. It lets you know, like, yo, this is somebody who like pays attention to the details, and he cares about how he presents himself to the world, as well as it shows like a certain level of like respect to the spaces that you go into. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't come onto you guys with some half-ass shit on, you know what I mean? Like it's a certain level of respect that I have, so I'm gonna present myself that way. You know what I mean? So I'll wear a tuxedo just because it's a random whatever.
I feel like that's a place where people do not have any respect.
So I have these like high-waisted, like kind of wide leg pants that I made, and I'll wear that with like almost like a t-shirt and probably like a loafer. And that's typically how I get down at the airport. So it's like I'm still free. I don't have on anything tight, so my clothes are still flowy. But like I don't necessarily have to look like a bum because I'm in the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never gonna catch me in the airport with some slides on or with a bonnet on my head or nothing like that. Like you'll never catch me in the airport like that.
Yeah, I always get dressed to go to the airport. Because one time I ran into my ex.
Oh, you need to stun on him.
I ran into my ex at JFK. I was wearing a Miami Heat t-shirt and like biker shorts. You catch me slipping in the airport. Never again.
You know what? Like sadly for me, which is kind of vain in a sense for me, but like I've taken on this responsibility of like people expecting to meet me. If they meet me in person, they expect that experience to be a certain way. Yeah. So I kind of like taken that on, you know what I'm saying, in a way to where
consider that.
Yeah, I consider that to where if like people meet me and they want to take a photo or whatever, I want to make sure I at least got on something half decent to where they like, oh, it's not like Thrashy, da 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 da. So that is kind of something
That's interesting. So do you feel like no matter where you go now, that you consider dressing up and consider the fact that people are going to want to come and take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Does that put more pressure, or is that just who you are anyway?
I mean, I'm that person anyway, but I'm just a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more thought-provoking because, like, I mean, there's times I wear just jeans and t-shirts or I wear sweats and a t-shirt or something like that, but it's like, it's still going to be curated in a sense just because, I mean, I don't invest in stuff that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Good pieces.
You said I don't own anything that's basic.
But seriously though, it's like, what's the point of buying it if I don't love it? So I mean, I'm like that with anything in life. If you see my car, you see the way I live, every aspect of my life, I only will spend money and invest into the things that I actually love. I don't buy it just because I need a watch. Let me just go buy a watch for the event. It's like, no, nigga, it has to be the watch that I love. You know what I mean? So if I'm gonna drive, it has to be the car that I love, that I've always wanted. So yeah.
So you're really intentional with everything.
Everything.
In your life.
Everything.
Curating. Like when you're trying to curate a wardrobe, you know, they like what Coco Chanel said, like take something off before you leave.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when you have some aesthetic and you like are making it look a certain way, you want to like remove things.
I don't think that's the case for me, because I think I've done such a good job of, like saying, curating my lifestyle to where everything just kind of makes sense and everything is cohesive.
Yeah.
You know, to an extent. So it's like everything is just kind of cohesive. And even if it's not cohesive, it's cohesive for my branding. You know what I mean? So like, because my personality is very contradicting to what people think it's gonna be before they meet me. Like somebody meets me, they expect me to be one way, and they be like, "Oh, this country ass," you know what I'm saying, whatever. So, yeah, so that's a little contradicting, but like once you meet me, you be like, oh, all that shit makes sense because that really is him. You know what I mean? Trends. I mean, I've never been much of a trend person. I've always, you know, just kind of did my own thing. But I feel like a lot of people are doing like the oversized, baggy, you know what I'm saying, 90s, Y2K, you know what I'm saying, era type stuff. Yeah. And so even like me doing like these oversized shorts that I do is kind of an ode to that in a sense. It's like I kind of like the look, I like the style. That particular one isn't for me, but how do I kind of reinterpret that in a way that makes it thrash? And this is kind of what I came up with. So you see like the high-waisted, you know what I'm saying, the tailored waistband, the lack of belt loops, and just the side, you know, so it's like ways that I incorporate my own style and design aspect to it, but it's still kind of on trend with what people are trying to do nowadays.
Often, I was trying to find a nicer way to say copying you, but so you're clearly influencing the culture. So I'm interested in how you receive that when you see someone who very clearly is influenced by your style and they're trying to replicate that look. Is it flattering or is it annoying? Is there a tasteful way to do it? Because that is part of, I mean, because of who you are and how you network and the circles that you're in, you are influencing the culture in some aspect. Yeah,
it's definitely flattering. It lets me know that the things that I'm doing are being received well and that other people like it. Not necessarily that I seek the validation or need the validation, but it's cool to see. Yeah. But I mean, sometimes I can feel a little. I can feel some type of way if someone is trying to copy the style and make it seem as if it's all genuinely them. It's like, because I have no problem giving credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? Like, even if I take inspiration from something, I still give that credit. Even though I created a completely different product, I'm probably still going to talk about where my creative, you know what I'm saying, came from. So that's just me as a person. So if someone who doesn't move like that, it's a little weird to me. Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, clearly I do dope shit, and you can't make a move until I make my next move. Yeah. Yeah, and they don't do it as well. That's the sad part about it.
What trends do you see coming?
Coming?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, what are the really, really fashionable people wearing right now that everyone else is going to wear in 2 years?
Ooh, that's a tough one for me.
What are you wearing, actually? So you are the trendsetter.
What am I wearing right now? Or like, what is
no one else is doing yet?
I mean, I'm very traditional in a sense. So I don't think I'm ever like wearing anything that people have never seen before. It's just maybe the way that I put it together may be a little interesting, or trying to think of something. So I just started doing these like crop tuxedo jackets with like wide leg tuxedo trousers. Like, so how people wear like wide leg trousers now, I did it in a tuxedo pant, which you don't see that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like aesthetically it's still pleasing to the eye, but it's like, yo, like where could I find something like this? Like, people do that all the time. Like, people that don't realize that I'm the designer of my clothes, they be like, yo, bro, where can I find this at? Baby, you're looking at them, baby. I don't know what else to tell you.
Speaking to that a little bit, tell us about Thrash Bespoke. What is it, and what does it mean to you, and what inspired it?
So Thrash Bespoke, I started my company in 2018, and it kind of started, it wasn't on purpose. So I started kind of designing suits for myself, just because, like, one, I couldn't really buy stuff off the rack because, you know, I'm so tall and lean and stuff like that. So things never fit me the way that I needed it to, or I wanted it to. And so I started like kind of designing my own suits, but I wasn't doing it to start a brand or start a company. So one day, and this like teaches to the point of like how big of an, not how big, that's not what I'm trying to say. How important it is to be like a walking billboard. So I was walking downtown one day and I had on this green double-breasted suit that I had just made. And there's an actor named Sam Adegoke. He was an actor on the show Dynasty. And he stopped me. He was like, yo, bro, he's like, this suit hard. He's like, where you get this from? I was like, actually, you know what I'm saying, I designed it myself. And he was like, where? He was like, can you design that same suit for me for the show? Oh, wow. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, shit. I wasn't thinking about designing for other people. So the hustler in me was like, tell this nigga yes, and then go figure it out on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So so basically that's what happened, and that's kind of how the brand started. And so my very first client was a huge high fashion TV show. So that kind of catapulted things pretty, you know what I'm saying, quickly for me. So they started ordering like 4 or 5 suits for me per season. You know what I mean? And that's when I was like, yo, I gotta lock in, because this shit is like coming a little too naturally to me. Because at the time I owned a showroom where I rented wardrobe to stylists. So after that started happening, I ended up closing my showroom, and I just kept that space as my design office. Oh, nice. And I just like went all in. Here we are, 2025, and we're doing well. We've had a lot of really cool, you know what I'm saying, successes, and just continuing to grow. So now I just ventured into women's wear, which I look forward to seeing you ladies in. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to play a little game with you.
Okay.
It's F, Marry, Kill, but with iconic fashion looks. So we have different categories.
Okay, so the first category is couples, and the first look that we have is Justin and Hailey Bieber, but it's specifically the one where she was doing press for her beauty brand Rhodes Strawberry Peptide Lip Treatment launch, and she wore a red strapless Hermano Sorino mini dress, and she had some accessories, and Justin wore a gray hoodie, gray sweat shorts, yellow Crocs, and a pink baseball cap.
So
yeah, I remember this.
I have to give you all 3 looks because
so it's 3 different.
Kill, yeah.
Okay.
So then the second.
So who am I? So with that.
So we're gonna give you the 3 looks.
I'm not saying for that picture in general. Is it the entire couple?
Yeah,
or
couple.
Okay.
The first category is couples.
Okay.
Okay, so then the next one is Kanye and Bianca at the 2025 Grammys, where Kanye was in an all-black t-shirt and jeans.
Oh, I already know what my answer is for that one.
Bianca took off her fur coat, and she had the completely sheer dress. Mm-hmm. And the third look is Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake at the 2001 American Music Awards, where they wore matching denim.
Oh yeah, that's easy. This is an easy call for me.
So you have to F, marry, kill.
The F is definitely going to be Bianca and Kanye.
Okay.
It feels weird to put Kanye in there, but yeah, that situation is definitely going to be that, because definitely a lot more risque, sexy, seductive. Kill is gonna go the Justin Bieber outfit because it's just like, why? Why are you even gonna show up like that? That goes to what I was saying about just respecting the spaces you're in. It's like you're not even respecting the fact that your woman just put forth all this effort for you to show up like this. So we're gonna kill that, and then we're gonna marry this Canadian tuxedo of a vibe because y'all definitely put like it might be tacky, but it's like y'all put forth some effort here. Y'all on the same page. Y'all locked in. Yeah, we marrying that one.
We're gonna do the next one.
Okay, so the next is gonna be some red carpet looks. So all women red carpet looks. So we have Rihanna in 2014 at the Council of Fashion Design of America Fashion Icon Awards. She wore a completely sheer Adam Selman gown covered with Swarovski crystals and a matching head wrap. So we have this look.
Okay, I remember that.
And then we have Halle Berry at the 2002 Academy Awards. Halle Berry made history as the first black actress to win an award in the Best Actress category, and her dress made history too. She wore a burgundy and black Eli Saab gown with a semi-sheer mesh bodice and floral appliques. So you probably know this too.
Okay.
And then our final ladies' red carpet look is Jennifer Lopez when she wore a green Versace silk chiffon dress at the 2000 Grammys.
So we're gonna go. F is gonna go. I'm gonna go Rihanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for Rihanna for the same reasons as last time. Like just that gives off like sex appeal. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna kill the Halle Berry. I'm gonna kill the Halle Berry. Then I'm gonna marry the J-Lo.
Wow.
I'm gonna
the Halle Berry dress was so iconic and profound in my life.
Hey, this wasn't
when
an easy.
She came out with that.
This was not an easy decision.
I love her.
This was not an easy decision.
I've been dreaming of that gown ever since I was a kid.
No, but the J-Lo gown is...
But the J-Lo is like, bro, what?
Halle.
The J-Lo is like, bro, what?
Yeah,
And I still gotta fuck it.
Just the look, just the look.
I know I'm just messing with you.
First, we have Chadwick Boseman in Versace. I think these are all Met Gala looks.
Yeah.
And then we have Troye Sivan in Valentino in 2018 and Dapper Dan in 2025.
Okay. All right, so Dap, I hated this look, Dap. So we're gonna marry this red look. We're gonna F the Chadwick look. And then we're gonna kill, sorry Dap. Sorry, OG.
But I guess you're not.
I mean, I feel like that's just more of like, this is more of what I would wear, so this fits my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Yeah, consistently it fits my lifestyle more.
We have the Princess Diana sweatshirt with biker shorts.
Yep.
And then we have Priyanka Chopra just in New York every day. We also have Taylor Swift. It's not here, but just judge all her looks.
Taylor Swift? I feel like I ain't never looked for Taylor for...
I'll find you a Taylor Swift.
Yeah, find me a Taylor Swift look. Cause I feel like I don't think of her when I think of anything style related.
Yeah, because we didn't have a specific
Yeah, we
When
were
we
like,
came
we're
up
gonna
with
ask
this game.
some Swifties, like, what's her everyday style? Here's one that's like everyday look, I guess.
All right, so I'm killing Taylor Swift.
The Swifties are coming for you.
Killing
No.
Taylor Swift.
He said it, not us.
Let me see the other two again. I remember it was the Princess Diana. All right, so I'm marrying this look, and yeah, we
F.
Yeah, we
So
F.
you
We,
F Diana, kill Taylor, and marry Priyanka. Her looks. No one is killing Taylor.
or am I?
Wait, I don't know who any of these people are.
So and then we're gonna do men's everyday looks. I actually don't know who this first one is either. I don't remember. And then we have Brad Pitt. Oh, so the first one, he's just wearing like a bomber jacket, a dress shirt with a tie, but it's not tucked in, and then some slacks and loafers.
Okay.
But there's some colors going on. Brad Pitt, we have these two looks, which are pretty similar, just really casual. And then I'm probably gonna butcher this, but Huyen Bin, I think, who is a Korean style icon, and it's a little bit more polished.
Yeah, so this is definitely an easy call. So definitely gonna marry the more timeless, effortless look. I guess we gotta F the Brad Pitt look. This is very odd, by the way. Luckily, I'm a very secure person, but a little odd. And then this one's getting killed because this is terrible. He should be ashamed of
And
himself.
the last one is
Okay, so our last category is WAG's game day outfits. So first we have Kristen Juszczyk. She is a 49ers WAG, and she designs her own stuff, so you probably relate as a fashion designer.
Okay.
And then we have the most iconic wag, Victoria Beckham.
Specifically these outfits or them?
These specific outfits.
Okay.
And we have Georgina, the final wag.
Oh, Georgina. All right, so I think I'm gonna kill what her name, Kristen?
Yeah.
I think I'm killing that. Not a fan of that. See, I'm trying to stay away from just lust. And actually focus on the outfits, because Georgina, she'll get the business. But low key, I think I'm gonna still go marry the Georgina look and fuck the other look. I mean, F the other look. My bad. Purely because I feel like the Georgina look is giving like still sophisticated. Like she's still not showing much skin. She's repping her man's jersey. You know what I mean? It's like that gives me more wifey vibes.
Okay. Yeah.
Versus, you know what I'm saying, having the booty shorts and the tank. Like I don't know. Like this isn't a terrible thing, but it's just out of the two, Georgina, like she's more covered. She's repping her man's jersey. You know what I'm saying? Still doing it in a sexy, elegant way. Mm-hmm. So I'll marry that.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was really
Thanks
good.
for being
That was cool.
I wanted to ask you about Prince. I know you worked with Prince, and I want to hear that story.
Oh man! All right, so the Prince thing happened. Y'all, are you familiar with the music artist Danny Lay?
Yeah.
All right. So I knew Danny and her family previously because I styled her older sister for a music video like years before. So their mom like just always kind of like took to me and thought I was, you know what I'm saying, thought I was cool and loved what I did. So Danny, I could be like saying it wrong, but I believe she won some type of competition or something to where she was able to direct Prince's music video. Yeah. So
Is this before she was who she is?
Yeah, this is well before. She was like 17 or something. She was like 16 or 17 at the time. And she was a dancer.
Oh, nice.
And her and her sister, they had a group called the Curly Fries at the time.
Cute.
Yeah. And so she has this opportunity to direct this video for Prince. It was for the Breakfast Can Wait video, which she was basically playing Prince. So Prince wasn't actually in that video. It was her, you know what I'm saying, emulating him. So that was the very first thing. And so I styled that whole shoot, that whole video. When the music video came out and Prince started kind of doing press for it, he ended up performing it on the Arsenio Hall show. So that's when I got the call back to facilitate that. So I ended up being able to work with him in that sense. Hot take, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but I had always heard that you weren't supposed to make eye contact with Prince, right?
I've heard that too.
I heard that.
Yeah,
I'm a walking testimony. I got kicked out of our dress rehearsal
Because
for
you
making
made
eye
eye
contact with
contact?
Prince.
Oh, wow.
I got kicked out of the dress rehearsal.
Wait, so he's not nice?
I'm not gonna say he's not nice because he didn't say anything. It was his team that came and removed me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it really is the team, though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the team are just monsters.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was probably him.
Not always. That's what I'm saying. It's not always that. Sometimes it's just like a really protective or.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that. I'm sure, but I'm sure it was probably like Prince kind of gave somebody that look, like get this country ass nigga out of here. Over.
She loves him.
Like I said, I can't say like Prince didn't do anything directly to me, but that was my experience.
And I have heard that rumor. So
Yeah,
there
working
must
with
be
him.
some truth. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it happened to you, so there is
Yeah.
truth to it.
Yeah, who are some other people that you've worked with that have been really monumental?
Yeah. Oh man, I feel like there's been so many over the years. Like I feel like the most recent people that come to mind is like Taelyr James Williams. Everybody knows him from Everybody Hates Chris, but now he has Abbott Elementary that's really big. You got Trinidad James is a really close client of mine. You have Cedric the Entertainer, who's a great client of mine. You have.
Do you have a favorite client?
Favorite client? You know what? I feel like my favorite client to work with, even though he gives me the most headache, but so Eric Andre is one of my clients, right? And he's a headache to work with because he's like a very creative person. So like he'll come up with me with all these crazy ideas and he'll just throw them at me like, Thrash, this is what I want to do. And then I have to go and like reel it in and be like, okay, this is what's realistic. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. But what I really love about Eric is one, like he is creative in the sense of like I have a lot of autonomy to kind of like do things out of the box in a sense. But And also he's involved in a lot of like odd things to where I end up working on other really cool projects with him, just aside from just him being my client. It's like we're doing some type of video game commercial, or we're doing a red carpet for some animated series, or you know what I mean? So he always has really cool, interesting things going on. So like I really love working with him, in those kind of rooms as well.
That's cool.
Now Monet. No, time out. I have worked with her. I haven't dressed her yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
What was that?
When I worked with her?
Yeah.
That was for, I believe it was, I don't want to say the wrong company.
Or what was the situation?
It was a commercial. I was in a commercial with her. And normally when I'm booked for commercials, they normally book me for myself, right? Thrash. So I end up always dressing myself and wearing my own clothes and stuff like that. So she was really taken to how I was dressed. So they ended up like pairing us like side by side in the commercial. So I'm like front and center in the commercial with her. So like that commercial was really big. But yeah, so me and her just hit it off because we talked a lot during that time or whatever. But I just haven't had a chance to actually put clothes on her yet.
That would be
amazing. Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah. Your vibe and her vibe coming together, that would be amazing. I'm excited for that. Let's do that. I know you have a son. Does he know how cool you are?
Does he know how cool I am?
Yeah.
I think, he definitely does. Yeah. But I think it's fading as he gets older. You know what I mean? Like one of my friends, actually it was Trinidad James. Okay. And he told me, he's like, Thrash, you are never he's like, as cool as you think you are, you're never gonna be as cool as his homeboy that sit beside him in class. And I was like, wow, that is gems. And so that's kind of where it's at. It's like as he gets older, he kind of wants to kind of develop his own thing or whatever. But like I'm like the dad at school that everybody knows, because everybody knows my car. They know I dress cool. Some people seen me on TV and they know my clients and stuff like that. So, at school, the school is kind of aware of who I am, but he's just kind of like, it's my dad. This is what he does. Like this is the only way. You know what I'm saying? This is the only car I've ever driven in with my dad. This is the only. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's normal to him. Yeah. Yeah, he loves it. I remember I did a Get Ready With Me video with him. He loved it, man. But yeah, like he sees like all my clients stuff, like who are my clients, their uncle such and such to him. You know what I mean? So he's like, he'll see him on billboards and stuff, and it's like it's normal to him. Like Snoop, we call Uncle Snoop. Every time he sees Snoop, he just gets so excited just because, you know what I mean? Like that's just normal to him. He's like, yo, that's Uncle Snoop. You know what I mean?
So proud. You're like, oh, that.
Not really, because I think he really likes to have me involved with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean he is, but I think he just really enjoys my take, like his dad's take on things, and
he cares about.
Yeah, and then like, you know what I'm saying? He's also at that age where like he's into the not trendier stuff, but he's into like, he wants to wear like the new LaMelo Ball shoes and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? So like stuff that I might not necessarily care for, but you gotta let kids be kids. You gotta let him kind of, you know what I'm saying, dig his own route. Yeah, so.
If you could design a wardrobe for any fictional character, who would it be and why?
A fictional character. I'm not much of a fiction person. I'm gonna have to go with, so in high school, my nickname was Superman. So
why was it Superman?
Because I was an athlete and I used to jump really high. So they used to say I didn't jump, that I flew. So they gave me the nickname Superman when I moved to Florida. And so I had Superman everything. Anything you can imagine, I had it in Superman. Like if anybody bought me anything, it was Superman. It was just the whole thing. Like they used to like literally call me Superman in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a thing. So let's say Superman. And go Clark Kent. I mean, didn't he wear a suit before he went and changed in the telephone booth? So yeah, so maybe he needed to be in a Thrash bespoke suit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be bespoke, of course. Put him in some plaid, just to kind of shake things up. Maybe some red and blue plaid, something. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the right color story. Fast fashion. I don't think very highly of it.
I imagine so.
Yeah, I'm definitely a person that leans more towards intentionality with things. I don't think you have to have a lot of things. I think that when you have style, you can just kind of develop this kind of capsule wardrobe to where things just work and everything almost works together, right? So that's what I more so believe in, and just investing in the things that you love and the things that are gonna last and things that aren't gonna go out of style. That's why when you mentioned the trends earlier, like I'm not much of a trend guy. Like I want to wear things today when I'm 36 that I can wear when I'm 50, 60, 70. You know what I mean? those are the things. That's the way I choose to design.
I'm interested in it. So, I think about realistically, people are going to be influenced, and not everyone knows how to put this together. And we talked about that a little bit before. There are nuances to your style and your fashion and your process. And then I'm also thinking about, like, I'm a mom, and I'm thinking about parents or people who are busy, like they're parents or they're working or at school or a combination of those. And they still want to look polished and look good, but they don't have as much time. Do you have tips? Like, what are easy things to incorporate every day, or things to pay attention to when you're shopping, like you were talking about earlier? You pick pieces that will look good. Yeah. So, like, what are some quick, easy tips for people like that who are busy?
I think this kind of like takes me back to when you asked me about the dating thing with women, right?
Yeah.
And I've always said that I don't necessarily require a woman to be this fashion girl, right? I just believe that everyone can dress well without having to try to do too much. Yeah. So I think that even if a woman if you're just a simple person and you just choose to wear a little black dress and some slides, or I mean not slides, but like some flats or whatever it may be, like I feel like everyone can do things with intention that will translate better than making it look as if you don't care. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think just one of the biggest things is just finding things that work for you and your silhouette, right? So everyone doesn't need to wear the slimmest, tapered, skinny pants and all that type of stuff. Everybody doesn't need to do that. You know what I mean? So I think like figuring out what those things are, and then that makes it a lot easier for you to shopping because you're more dialed in on what it is that you're going for instead of you're trying all these different things and you keep taking all these L's. It's like, no, I know this works and I don't want to think too much about it. So I know I can go here, get what I need. It's going to do what it's supposed to do. And now I still look elevated. I still look like I care. Even though I may not put that much effort towards it.
Understanding your body type and what's flattering on you.
Yeah.
And then finding pieces for that.
Like when I was styling, before I was designing, I was styling. And that's what I explained to clients. It's like, when it comes to brands, it's certain brands that cater more to certain silhouettes. Yeah. And you find these brands and you almost can't miss at that point once you found that brand that works for you.
There was one last thing that we touched on earlier when we were talking earlier that I think it's worth talking about, the humility conversation.
Oh, wow.
Just because I think that we often are conditioned to believe that being humble is the respectable thing to do and that's something you should aspire to do.
Yeah.
But I love the conversation that we had around it and what it actually means, and you have a video that went because you were touching on that, so I just would love to hear your take on that.
Yeah. So originally it came about for me from a conversation I was having with a guy at an event. He was actually a younger guy than me, and he was saying how he had removed the word humble from his vocabulary. And I was like, why is that? And he was like, have you ever read the definition of what it means to be humble? And I'm trying to remember it verbatim. It says that having or showing a modest estimate of one's own value or importance. And I was like, wow. And that just kind of attests to like how we go around thinking that we know certain things and we have a completely different understanding of what it actually is, right? And so like I was like, yo, like I like that, and I'm kind of indoctrinated as well. So I made a video talking about it, and I was like, yo, in the reality of it, like there's no reason to downplay the accomplishments that you've done or the things that people love about you. Like there's no reason to downplay it. You don't have to brag about it. You don't have to even be the one to bring it up and talk about it. But you also don't have to downplay it when it's brought up. And I think that's what a lot of us do, because I used to do it myself. So now if someone starts giving me compliments, I'm just like, thank you, yeah. Like, thank you, yeah. I work really hard for that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so there's no reason to be like, oh, nah, that ain't, nah. No. Ain't no reason to do that. It's like, it's facts. Yeah. It was done. It's solidified in history. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to downplay that. So that's kind of how I just kind of approach things now, just being very in the moment with it instead of being braggadocious. Yeah.
Thank you for coming, and I just want to know, where can people find you and find your designs and maybe wear some Thrash Bespoke?
You can find me on all social platforms at Thrash Bespoke. It's THRASHBESPOKE. I gotta spell it out because people will mess my first name up, my last name up.
You're telling me. My name is spelled Taelyr. So.
Oh yeah. Now people call me Trash instead of Thrash. No. Yeah, but so Thrash Bespoke, and that's also my website, thrashbespoke.com. Then my personal Instagram, where you see all the day-to-day fly shit, is Stayfly Thrash.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for having me.